mute to streams.
Hey everybody! Hearts of Iron 4 on Sunday with Tank and me. How you doing, Tank?
Not too bad, not too bad.
So.
Hey Alexander, thanks for joining in. And first of all, I just have to do the first thing. One of my viewers said because we fucking up his sleep schedule and because it was your idea.
That's what we
I'm
do.
blaming you. So this infantry division will be called #BlameScriptar.
Awesome. You do that. That's all the army I have.
Scriptar. Here you go. Hey Shintaro. Ho is okay. I can go with Ho.
Everybody come here.
I'm so sorry you guys are watching now instead of sleeping if you have to go back to work or school tomorrow. Like I said, I'm working on it to get another job where I can stream, where I have normal days off, not like when everybody has to work. Yeah. Anyway, we decided to do the BeNeLux challenge, so to say, or we challenged ourselves to. We are an historical AI. We are gonna stay democratic, and we are gonna try to survive as long as possible.
Pretty much.
Maybe even rule the world.
That's what we do.
Really?
Kid Super 17, hey, welcome to the stream. First time catching the stream. That's awesome. This is actually a real stream and not just a recording and a stream on the side. We're just doing this live.
Sleep is for the weak, Taro. Yeah, I used to say that as well,
true.
But after a couple of weeks not really sleeping much, you're gonna figure it out. Oh, and they start with the roleplay again in my chat. I love that.
That's gorgeous.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how it should be.
was so fun in the XCOM stream on... When did I do the XCOM stream? On Saturday?
Whenever.
On Friday? Yeah, whatever. It was fun. So anyway, let's start with national focus and stuff.
There's nothing I can do here, that's perfect.
I'm gonna go for political power first, and then I'm gonna change other stuff.
I have don't need anything here.
Slots.
That's the fun commands.
Ooh, crap. Wrong button. Ah, wrong button again. There we go. Do this. And do this as well. So, factory-wise. It would be nice to have more factories, but I'm gonna build a couple of bunkers first in my province.
Build the factories first. Come on. You have 3 years until shit hits the fan, so don't worry.
Okay, you're right. So if we get overrun in the first 5 minutes, Scriptor's fault. You just heard him. I should build.
Yep, just
first.
blame me. It's all good. All great.
And then build it up to a level 10 land fort. Yes, here we go. Oh no, actually, yeah, actually I need some more because I think we have nobody who is actually playing Luxembourg, unfortunately, because nobody had really time to join our stream. At least not in my Discord. And yeah.
For construction, coastal for construction. Oh, that looks good. Military construction.
Do I have equipment?
do that.
Weaponry, infantry equipment. Okay.
Well, I could after I. Well, we are going to join the Allies at some stage, right?
I hope so. It would be rather good to join the Allies, I think.
So we can't do neutrality focus. Well, we could after we joined them, but then it's too late.
I'm gonna do a new theater video.
So we're gonna start industrial effort right away.
Just stay down
Need to get this done. Also, probably an airbase would be good. Do we have some?
I have one.
One.
Yeah. You don't have even an airbase. Oh, what are you doing?
I do have a level 5 airbase. We just need to get that up to speed here.
Oh yeah, we're not in fact.
Probably. Well, the harbors look good. There's 1, 10, 1, 5, 1, 3. So if the allies have to land here, there's enough enough harbors for them. I can't build anything else. That's perfect. Okay. Military factories. 4! Oh, wow. That should do it then.
So, Alexander,
from France.
are you in my Discord yet? I think you did.
Are you staying democratic or switching? We are staying democratic.
Yeah,
sorry, I don't want to interrupt you there. Just, you continue. I'm talking to my chat.
Sure. Me too. Alexander, if you're not in my Discord, let me know. I post a link again, because I tried to set it up this afternoon and nobody was taking it.
Yeah, same here. I do have my Discord in my description, same as my Patreon, my Twitch, my Twitter, my all things. So, join. That's what the link is for. I'm trying to press buttons and I forgot which ones.
You didn't answer my question. I posted, let me check. What time did I post it? I did post it at
450. 450. Which one's better?
4.
Screw range. Speed. That one's better.
It was around at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Do have convoys.
Do we have time to restart and get more one of the subscribers in, or are we gonna go just with us two?
Jeez!
It's just a question. You can say no.
Just on setting things up. I don't mind. We can restart if you think that's good.
You wanna join us, Alex?
Anybody else wants to join?
Let's give that 30 seconds till it actually goes live. And herbs.
Oh, the manpower of non-existent
okay.
ones.
Yeah, I leave the stream running. We just restart the game and get Morgrex. Let's try to pronounce it again.
That guy.
Maugrexin. Yeah. Sure. Anybody of your side want to join as well?
Well, I have 2.5 people watching, and so far nobody has answered the challenge.
Okay. I'm gonna not exit game, exit the menu, so we can reset it up. You can choose the choose Luxembourg or whichever country you want to join.
Yeah.
Nah, you
unless it's the Axis, it has to be allies or joining the allies.
Yeah, that's right. You need to be allies or.
I mean, you can play China.
And screw us over.
You know, they can potentially play China or something like that.
Password
or
is the same script. I have to post it in chat as well. Army. Oh,
I won.
Crap.
See, that was a good live stream.
Well, it's just the beginning.
You done yet?
Can I invite Mogrux to your Discord as well, so he can join us in voice? Or he should...
Yeah, we could move over to your Discord. I don't mind.
Okay, move over to mine then.
All right.
And hello again.
Hey, hello.
People everywhere.
Okay.
So what is the password?
The same like last time.
Okay.
I posted it in the chat channel as well. Well, I can say it as well.
Yep, you can. It doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah,
I'm here.
Right. Army. Password is Army.
Yep. Well, last time it was Navy.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh, you actually did that? You sucker.
Yeah. I forgot I did that.
I talked about that with Scott, and I said, you know, we have this game going on. Basically, we always use the same password, and then you were waiting for me to actually change it over from Army to Navy because you were Army, I was Navy. So, and every time I thought, well, you know, this time I could do it. It's always Tank who comes up saying, did you change it this time? And I'm here like, no. Every time when I think, okay, now he's forgotten about it, let's do it. Nope, can't get him. No. Can't get him.
I don't know. I probably was too long in the army, that's the reason why. I'm sorry, Thomas, you don't have the money for it. I'll probably do a giveaway at the end of the year when I reach 1,000 subscribers. I should have some money saved up back then.
Here's for hoping that we do better than in real life. Yeah, that's what we do. Usually. It's our specialty, doing better than in real life.
Can't find it, Margrux?
Yes, that's where they just black screen.
Ah, well.
Oh, it's coming.
Ah, yeah.
Give it a second or two.
It's not modded, it's just vanilla.
Yep, okay.
So if you have a mod running, that could be it, why it's black screen.
Just the correct button, so...
Yeah, the usual UI mods.
Yeah.
But no route to 56 or anything like that, no game-changing mods. It's just Death or Dishonor.
Yep, okay.
Whee. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Oh, by the way, Scripto, I just saw again the game updated, so our Tsar mod is out of date again. Hopefully that
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's been out of date for 90% of the time we played it.
So, what country you want me to play?
Any country which joins the Allies, it's up to you. Scriptor and I will just play Belgium and the Netherlands. If you want to join the theme and try Luxembourg, go for it. If it's too risky for you, choose any other country.
Oh, I'm gonna play Luxembourg then.
I mean, you can do the British Raj, or Canada, or China, or
Switzerland,
or France. Although France it wouldn't be much of a challenge then, actually.
I'm gonna play Denmark.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. Oh yeah.
That's also an interesting
That is really interesting.
That's going to be fun. Let's see how long we survive, guys. So, hit start.
I remember when I played Sweden and took over Denmark. That was... I couldn't hold that.
Denmark is hard to hold. You get a initial pushback.
2 level 10 land forts and you hold it.
That's true, but if you invade and they do not have a land fort there yet.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of rough.
Alright, let's do this again, because it's so much fun.
Yeah, so army, build. Change to give him the commander.
All the buttons are on, yep. You are red, because I only have one army.
I read his name as Kirats, but it's Kayarts, not Kirats.
Things. No, not you.
It's a strange name of my commander.
Actually,
anyways.
Yes, start with you, I need the political power.
Factory, that's okay. Research, we're gonna go with the basics. They have never failed us so far. And the research boost. For a little background knowledge, Murgrax is also from Switzerland.
Actually not bad. Yeah!
Yeah.
I would have guessed as much from the name, actually. That doesn't sound like anything else.
I couldn't guess it from the name. That's also I suck, so that's probably one of the reasons.
I should probably get going with this straight away.
Just take the harbor. Yeah, let's.
Why do I get the most entrenchment?
Nope, not that one. That's okie dokie.
Organization delay.
There. You're gonna trench in there.
It's all tanks. Don't have tanks. Reinforce.
We should have around 3 years before they attack us, right?
Entrenchment, right there.
Yeah. Historical AI focus. 3 years should be good.
That one.
We are on historic accuracy?
Yeah, it's historic AI, yes. So we should be... They should attack us at some point. Let's put it that way.
Oh, they will.
Yes.
Don't worry about that.
So you guys let me know when we will start. We're gonna try with speed 4 right away.
When you want.
Yeah, I don't mind. Just, you know, I have to do some stuff here, but get going. The major stuff is probably done.
Beautiful.
Well, except for the construction.
Army is moving around.
Should probably get that going with the factories I don't have.
Setting up the border here. Beautiful. Actually, I probably should set up a border like this. Just so they spread out a little bit, because I think Germany will take Luxembourg first, and then I already have a nicely dug in line over here. Also, I'm gonna tell you guys to build up 1 and 2, 3.
That's the right thing.
As soon as you're done with the factory.
You go down there.
Land forts.
You go up there, get you out of the way.
I did this in either the Kaiserreich or the Great War mod with the Netherlands, and I did very well with the Netherlands. So
that's good.
Well, in the game modded, maybe, but now
true. It was modded. You could build actually like trenches, not just bunkers. Land forts. I think it was the Great War mod where you can build the trenches.
Yes, it's one of them. Yeah, you have the deluge mod too. I think it is.
Your great-grandfather took part in Operation Market Garden. That's you're right, that's an interesting fact. You know where mine was?
That's a very interesting fact.
There. With the rest of the Third Army encircled in Leningrad. For, well, pretty much all of the war. And then 6.5 years in Russian prisoner of war camps. It was one of the last ones to come home.
No, at least he did come home, so.
Oh yeah, and he passed away 4 years ago, so he actually made it quite far.
I don't remember what my grandfather's... my mother is German as well. He did something, but my great-grandfather was working for the train companies during the war. So he wasn't actually at the front. So he was lucky. I never met my grandfather mother's side because they separated before I was born. So I never got to meet him, unfortunately. But, well, that's life.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Except,
right.
oh, actually, I should give
here.
you military access as well. Ask and offer.
You guys
yes.
do need to train, because I need 10 experience.
Same for me.
That's all going, so speed 5 is going, everything's looking good.
Nobody's lagging behind. Nope. Working out beautifully. France is doing that. Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna accept that.
That will take a while.
So we allied up as far as we can ally up, sort of. You will win that copy. Yeah, Thomas, hopefully. I did one giveaway when I reached 100 subscribers, and then I screwed myself over with money issues. So I don't have the money right now to do giveaways. Except I get sponsored by a company by maybe
all
at some
things.
point.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Luke, I'm not trying to pronounce your last name.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, your great-grandfather was a partisan in World War II. Okay, I guess he will have also interesting stories to tell you, Shintaro.
That is a hard job. I mean, fighting with the regular army, no matter on which side, is a hard job. But, you know, being in the resistance or partisans, or, you know, it's called differently wherever, but it's the same deal. I mean, imagine all those guys from Poland which held out in Warsaw when the Germans surrounded the whole city, and they thought, okay, the Russians are here, they will help us, and then the Russians just said, nope, screw you! Die on your own terms, and they did.
Okay, look, so we have some viewers from the Netherlands as well as from other countries.
I don't even have my demographics open. I wouldn't know.
I don't have it open either, but they just mentioned he's from the Netherlands.
Alright, well, that's one thing.
I think Shintaro is from Montenegro, and I think Thomas is also from the Netherlands. And I don't know, the other people haven't written in chat yet, so I don't know.
Yeah.
From, nice. Which Let's Play did you watch, Luke? Or Luke? I think it's Luke, right?
Did you watch? Look!
Infrastructure is done.
All the words.
The remilitarization of the Rhineland. So the Germans go that route. How surprising.
They do.
Not really. Yeah, let's go with this one.
What do I need for that?
Missing motorized. Really?
World War.
Already? What the hell I need motorized?
Yeah, we go there as soon as we can. Export focus is good.
Civil War.
Spanish Civil War. Nice.
Because reasons, I don't have enough divisions. Should I try to hold the colony in Africa? No, I don't.
Who cares?
Oof.
Who cares? Let the rest of the allies do that.
Which crappy division needs motorized? Well, I guess I'm gonna build some.
Who knows? Who knows? There's somebody watching my stream in 360p? What are you doing? Sitting in Siberia? Wow.
I own from the motherland for the workers.
Right.
You guys are great in chat. I like that.
All the scrolling. You're English. Well, that's great. I'm not. I'm German, but I've lived over here. There. Right there.
Well, I will
For
have another Swiss one
8.5 years.
Next week sometimes. I will do another Switzerland
over
mod playthrough.
Over there
As
for
well
2 years.
as the Sweden one I'm just doing right now with Shintaro, and as soon as my Patreon comes back from holidays, we will continue our stream with the Road to 56 mod.
That's a thing.
It's also a very nice mod. Getting back into it actually right now.
Finally.
The Great War mod hasn't been updated in a while, unfortunately. I just checked that before.
Oh wow.
It's been out of date for about a month now. Do I have enough material to train my army? No, I don't.
Anything else? Guys, can you just know where the flip is this thing? Oh.
So welcome Poland to my stream then. Thank you for dropping by, Owen.
Oh, that's a lot of manpower that I can't get back. You know what? Delete Navy.
Liberation. Why didn't you go for the liberation ethos already? For the points?
What, me?
No. Murgrax.
Ah.
Murax. Damn it.
For what?
You're going with the liberation ethos with Denmark? Liberty ethos.
That's the way you go.
It was for interventionist focus, Winter Corps, for expedition.
I see.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, to get into the Spanish Civil War and get some points early.
Yeah, you still need too much divisions though to get that done.
Well, if I only can send one troop down there, it's still getting more experience than just standing around.
Yeah.
You moved to Japan for 4 years. That's something I never managed to do, and I would so love to live there for a while. But not that part of Japan, the real part. Even if it's just for a year, but you know, I'm married, I have family, that's probably not gonna happen. Unless I change, you know, the being married thing. that price is a bit bitter to pay. Might be worth it though. I have to think about that.
Your wife is not watching the stream afterwards, right?
Are you kidding me? Yeah, generic people. Alright, defense, infantry expert, that's nice.
So,
There's no genius in here.
There is not super lot of happening in the game, but you can't do
that guy, and then the rest is just crap. That's cool.
Finish it. I want the construction effort. I need the civilian factories. Give me the civilian factories.
That sounded good. There's nothing here I need. That's so nice. At least I don't have to decide between different things, because there's just nobody here that I would want as political advisor. It's just complete crap.
Oh yeah, that is going up as well. Silent workhorse would be nice to get us first. I still have 36k manpower.
Yeah, that might be a thing, if I had one. I have a captain of industry. I'm not building civilian factories or infrastructure, so that doesn't help me at all. Yeah.
What you building? Military factories?
Yeah, sure.
You have enough civilian factories?
What do I need civilian factories for?
To build
resources?
faster military factories.
Alright, so I have 3 states I can build in, right? And I should put civilian factories there so I can build faster afterwards. What should I build when I don't have any slots to build in? That's not going to work.
Actually, I saw that problem as well. I had two provinces I can build. One is built up to the maximum. So,
Same for me.
I'll build one civilian factory and then the...
I have construction effort. I do get some civilian factories. So that's not the big deal. Actually, I want to go down that route. No, the thing is, I need those military factories to get the guns. So I can build up my troops and have them sit there and actually stockpile some guns, because we will be slaughtered if we don't have guns.
Ah, come
on. Gamer, yeah, it's multiplayer today. You're late. We're already doing it. And once I have those guns, the only thing I'm going to produce is land forts to just hold the line and wait for the allies to come in. And once the allies come, and this is still my territory, they are going to expand my territory, I will be getting Germany's military and civilian factories. So what do I care about civilian factories?
Same for me with Belgium.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we stay democratic. We will try to survive the onslaught against the German.
Dude, don't we have multiplayer with fans? Yes, we do. And I told you when. And I tweeted that before we started. And we actually restarted and you weren't here. Ah, that sucks to be you.
We will try to do it next week again, I think. Or hopefully. It's up to Scriptor, actually.
Moving back to Japan with your girlfriend, that's a good plan. Tell me when you're there, I come over. I have a look at your house, and I will trash your TV and drink all your sake, and then I will leave. There's no hot joining this game. We've started, it's going.
That's sad, Owen. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, Italy has won something.
Italy has done his deed in Ethiopia.
Oh, look at that.
Finally.
Finally. I remember a game we did together where they didn't manage to do that fast.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Sometime it happened.
Can we turn on hot join? I don't know. Tank is hosting. Tank, can you turn on hot join when you're still running the game? I haven't tried that so far.
I can have a look at it, but I don't think so. I think we would have to restart it. That would be.
Sometime you can join multiplayer.
Game options.
Yeah.
Not in here. Not in here. Not in.
I don't know.
Back. Wiki. No, I can't do it while we are already started. For next time, I will put it on hot join. So if somebody joins in later, he can still join later on. I didn't think about that. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Modify freaking government. So what am I gonna do first? Still can't do anything here.
I bet his diaries will be very interesting if he did that.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, publish it. If it's something for him, yeah, if you feel comfortable, you could publish your grandfather's diary. But don't feel pressured by anybody. If you think it's just something for you and your family, don't do it. His grandfather perished in Stalingrad.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He
one of those.
to the Russian army back
One
then.
of those areas where that's very likely to happen.
True.
Details. So let's see what next. Well, concentrated or dispersed industry. I think that's a no-brainer. We go concentrated.
Go dispersed.
Yeah, exactly.
Disperse it all over.
No, we just need the raw output, and that's the only way to get it.
Yeah, I have concentrated already. I'm low on manpower, really. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, I just upped mine to extensive conscription, and I trashed 3/4 of my navy to get some manpower back.
Oh, do I have a navy? I haven't even checked. I don't have a navy.
You might.
I have a port and I have a colony in Africa. Should I have a... No, I don't.
I forgot to do that.
Am I producing any convoy ships? I don't.
Königliche Unterseebootsmodell.
Why would Belgium have a colony in Africa and not building even convoy ships? I don't have any
Why not?
naval dockyards. I can't build any ships. That's just not smart. Not right. No, yeah. Just 700 guns missing, and all my army, all my soldiers have a gun in their hands.
Well, you are lucky. If you want to share 1,000 units, I'm glad to have it. No problem.
Shut up! I need 4,000.
So Germany went west wall and now industrial efforts. So we are still kind of safe for the moment. I'm gonna go with infrastructure. Yeah, let's go with infrastructure. Was it a waste to go infrastructure?
Don't be a racist, release your nations. Well, yeah, you could do that, Tank. You could just release that African bit down there, if you wanted.
Okay. No, I can't. Well, I could, but...
You don't want.
Not really. It's territory.
Yeah, I can't do anything either.
What do I got in here? I think I got like...
No release button.
You have rubber. 11 rubber in it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna release it. I need the rubber.
And tungsten.
You got rubber. You're a rich person.
The rubber in there. Because I'm already short.
Division's not producing any. What do we need? Infantry equipment. Yeah,
Can
sure.
I get some Could I get some aluminium from Switzerland? I want to support the Swiss.
Why? Because they are such a big part in this war?
They will be.
If you want to support anyone, support Russia. Because they need it. They need the free civilian factories to build up their industry.
Switzerland.
Oh, come on, do stuff.
Give me the aluminium, Switzerland. Thank you. Now I'm just short 1 oil.
How much?
Oh, this one has been done.
40%. I can live with that. 15%. Okay.
Yeah, let's get the field hospital. That's going to be feasible with this. Hey, Dutch Reich, what's up?
Let's do 40%. But they have factories and men. That's true. Not so much men, but factories.
Hey, BeNeLux, welcome from Belgium. Sorry, I didn't open the Twitch chat window early enough. That's my bad.
Hey Scott, you're finally home, eh? 4 more to 400 subs. That's right, we're on the road to 400 subs, and it's just 4 more. Look at that. So, everybody.
Well, I did a playthrough with Switzerland and I
Here's a
didn't.
challenge. Hit the sub button. Let's see if we can get 400 by the end of the day. Or 500 if you're really good. I don't mind. Who can release land in Africa and get them to join the Allies? Since we're not releasing any land in Africa,
I want to keep
it's not
the
gonna happen.
rubber for myself. Yeah, I could release Zaire.
In Zaire.
I
Know that
extract
song?
11. I export 5. I need 1 for production. So if I release them, I would have to import 1 rubber.
Oh, I have army experience. Look at that. I was waiting for that, and I totally missed it.
Why did you get army experience?
I train.
How did you cheat that in?
Shut up. Oh, I don't even have what I need. That's perfect.
Let's start the
But I
training
can get
because
you
I
up
have
to
actually a surplus
20
on
combat
infantry
with
equipment.
safe.
311. Woohoo!
And then the rest of the 10 is for support equipment. Stop training, stop wasting guns. I'm at minus 5,000. Yeah, training hurts. That's done soon. So, for everybody who joined late, it is Denmark, Netherlands and Belgium versus the Axis. Germany has no idea what's coming for them.
Oh yes, that's good.
No idea at all. Let's
By
see
the
if
way,
we can
what's the
survive
German up to? Still
1939.
industrial effort for the moment. United Kingdom is doing industrial effort as well.
That will still take some
The
time.
French support the status quo. I see. Oh,
That's
I
the
have...
thing. Yeah, that's the road to banning communism there.
Yeah. Captain of Industry.
That's a little ahead of time, 600 days.
That doesn't help me. Armament organization. Military factory. Nope, doesn't help me either.
Yeah,
Well,
go there.
could kind of help me.
Supply grace, out of supply, entrenchment +5, organization +5. I like it. Gonna go the Russian route,
Military
Master
factory
Soul Doctrine
conversion
with
cost,
no
that doesn't
manpower.
help me either.
Come on.
Go
There
with
you go.
democratic reformer so I don't turn fascist by accident.
Say, whoops, what happened here? Oh, I just turned fascist over and I didn't even notice.
You know
Great.
my luck, it could happen.
Yeah, I know your luck. That's true. Okay, we got that done. Now we're gonna go down.
That up. My bunkers
route.
got built very, very quickly for some reason, which is okay.
So, who's gonna win this? Who can I send volunteers to?
You can send volunteers.
I need world attention 50% to do that. That's great.
Yeah, you see.
So that was really worth it. Completely forgot about
You can
that.
send volunteers, that's sad.
I can, just not to Spain. It seems. Should have done that earlier. Dang it.
Whoa, 12 viewers!
You're next.
Holy crap, you guys are killing it.
What? Who's killing it?
The people watching my stream, 12 at one time. I don't
Oh,
think I
wow.
have that many at one time.
Look at that.
And it just dropped down again.
Yeah, that's how it works. See, they heard you and said, "Oh, we got caught! No, run,
go back.
run!
Don't leave, no!
Scripter is streaming. I hear him in the background. Let's switch channels."
Communism is the best communism in the world. That doesn't make a lot of sense, that sentence.
Oh, you know, the communism is really the best communism. There isn't any other communism that is as communist as communism. I like it.
The best government form is the Swiss government form.
You should puppet some
agree.
random province in Germany. Yes, I'm gonna puppet Berlin once this is done, sure. No, if I puppet anything, it's
Our
probably gonna be up here.
Sucks, guys.
That would be
Everybody is always, oh, Switzerland is so nice and a good government.
cool. Puppet my hometown. Right there. That will be a thing.
Well, it works for the Swiss German.
How do you turn fascist by accident? Ask Germany, they did that overnight. I mean, it was the Weimar Republic, and then all of a sudden, you know, Adolf happened. That's how you turn fascist by accident. You let the Austrians come into your country and set up your rulership.
Yes, I'm also streaming on Twitch. What did I forget?
Why do I
Tom?
have third? Where did that army
Oh
experience
yes,
come
I
from?
forgot. I didn't rename after the re. I'm sorry.
Did I get like
let's
3 army
switch
experience
over.
from
Oh,
that?
this
No.
division needs the trucks. I see. Yeah, I don't produce trucks, so this division will be named #BlameScripta.
You really have so much to defend there with your one freaking province. I mean, look at my front line. I haven't even started building forts yet.
Ooh.
I'm getting there. It's like 5 more military factories to go or so. Irish mapping, that's a name. Hi there. Irish mapping. We can map Ireland really easily. I lived here. That's where I flew home from, and that's where I lived before I lived in Cork. So, mapping done.
Hey, Heather Murphy, how are you doing today? Sorry, Thomas, I completely forgot after we restart. I didn't do that. Okay. Should I tell you something else, Cryptar?
No.
This
but
one
you will do
province
anyway.
defending against the Germans has a level 10 land fort in it already.
Yeah, you're great. I like you.
I will survive.
Let me, you know, you've seen Full Metal Jacket?
I like the bathroom scene.
Well, yeah.
Always the inspiration for me in the army.
No, about half an hour after that, when the press interviews Joker and actually asks him, you know, about his peace symbol on his uniform and why he went to the war and all of that. Yeah. And he actually, where he said, well, I'd just like to see other countries and meet interesting people and kill them.
And kill them, yeah.
Yeah.
Why else would you join the army otherwise?
That's how we roll.
Well, I had a very interesting experience when I was abroad with the army on a mission in the Balkans. We had a politician from Switzerland come over, and we, of course, had to sit down with her and had a talk with her because...
Hey, I have royalty in my chat. It's Emperor Hirohito himself.
Welcome, Emperor.
For the Emperor, bow down. Hajime Mashite. Urge to island hop intensifies. Well, I could hop over to the UK and say hello.
Well, they should be really friendly.
Where am I getting? Oh, right, I
give
got
them
this.
The beachhead in Europe they need to defeat the Germans.
It's that guy. That's where I get my army experience from. I completely forgot about that.
Maybe.
Yikes.
Maybe we will be destroyed.
You should just invade Luxembourg. Well, the Germans will do that for us, and we just take it back, and then it's ours. That's the thing.
Such an effort. I cannot send you any infantry equipment. Sorry, Mograx. Otherwise I would have. I have 2,000 spare now.
Build forts, cause the Maginot Line worked so well. Well, the Maginot Line never failed. It's, you know, the Germans came through Belgium, not through the Maginot Line. When they were behind the Maginot Line, it was useless. That's a different story. So if we just extend the Maginot Line and make sure that it doesn't fail, then we might be able to survive this for a little bit. More factories.
Maybe.
All the factories.
Not
How
sure
are we
at all.
doing? 180 days for infantry equipment. So great.
Producing... I started to producing trucks. Yay!
I really need...
By the way, do
that,
we
but
form
I
the BeNeLux
also really
or
need
we
that.
want the allies?
What?
That's a good question. We could form the BeNeLux. We will be screwed because the alliance can join us then. But...
Yep.
Well, we only have generic focus trees. How are you supposed to form a faction? One of us would have to go down liberty ethos, neutrality focus, stuff like that. I think somewhere there is a form your own faction thing.
Yeah, the why we fight
Is it?
is the neutrality foreign policy spirit. We will be able to create a faction.
Yep.
You can, but you don't need to go.
If
down
we
the
don't have
neutrality
the neutral
focus, you
foreign
can go the other one
policy.
as well.
Alright, so that's the route I'm going. I'm going interventionism focus, so I don't go through neutrality focus. So that would enable me to set up a faction. But honestly, that would basically only mean that we are not in the Allies. And that we would have to give them access, and they would still have to go through us. I mean, we can discuss that.
It was just because I have to weigh the world tension at 80%.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it will happen once
attack
Germany
you.
attacks. It will happen anyway.
They will attack the
How
Netherlands
are we?
first anyway. So
Still not at
You're
max,
fine.
so it's no use actually picking that. In which case, I'm going to pick you right now.
Oh, I have an air force. I forgot about that. 20 interwar fighters.
Netherlands can't into space. Oh well, you will see. Ever been to Amsterdam? Getting into space is not that hard. I've been there a couple times.
I wonder what you
know what to
mean
talk
with
about. You know, it's the new 420 rockets. That was a bad one.
Well, joining the airborne would have been fun. Be a paratrooper.
Or we could power drop on Berlin and see what happens.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I'm producing planes.
You are? Are you kidding me?
I already have 49.
Oh, this is looking not too bad. I actually need some steel soon. Yeah, minus 35% is nothing I can do. We should have 1 or 2 factories surplus now, since we made some. Yeah, total of 2.
I can't produce that. I haven't even researched that. I probably should research either anti-tank guns or artillery, otherwise...
Probably shouldn't get my steel from France. Although... Yeah, why not?
Better get it from France.
They're not at war yet. No. I'm currently getting it from France, that's fine. If Germany never manages to get into France, that's even better, but, you know, they might just walk through Luxembourg.
Oh, finally I have 0 infantry equipment.
Yeah, that will still take a while. I'm still at minus 2,200, still 64 days. But I'm getting there.
Well, I could send you a part of my infantry equipment since I'm not gonna be in the conflict at the start. If you want.
Well, it depends. If they go Wasserübung first, the Germans, you will be in a conflict first.
Yeah.
Weserübung.
They won't do that, you know.
Weserübung? Is it not Wasserübung?
No, it's Weserübung.
Really?
Yes. I know my World War II history. Where is it? Operation Weserübung. It's down, reassert eastern claims, Danzig or war, and then to the right.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a E, not a
Sure
A.
I am.
And there is missing an S as well. For Wasser.
Yeah, and an A instead of an E.
Well, if I think of Amsterdam or if I think of the Netherlands, I always think of the...
yeah, come on.
The movie,
you can do it.
Die Brücke über bei Arnhem.
The Bridge of Arnhem, yep. Yep, exactly. That is a glorious movie. I love it. I have it.
Yep.
Arnhem, Remagen, and what's the third one?
I think the third one was Arnhem. The first one was somewhere in France still.
Coming from the south, the third one was Arnhem. Remagen was the second. What's the first one then?
I don't remember.
Yeah, me neither.
A time ago. I on D-Day I actually watched the Längste Tag, the longest day.
Yes.
I have the extended cut edition DVD, black and white.
Awesome.
I watch it once a year. I love the movie as well.
Yeah, that's what I do with Hunt for Red October. Actually, once per month.
Yeah, pretty good film.
Oh yeah.
Good films. I haven't watched The Hunt for Red October in years though.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. Using the Russian tactic of information, gun for every 10 men. Here you carry the gun, the rest of you carry the ammo. Yeah, that's how it works. One gets the gun and the other one gets the ammo. Whoever drops picks up whatever the other one dropped.
Yep.
That's how we roll. We done yet? 129 days. Come on. I hope you're working on engineer companies. Please tell me you're working on engineer companies.
I already have engineer companies. I started with them.
My deficit just increased. What did I do? Oh, I have 10 divisions now. Where did those come from? I'm actually training divisions. Look at that.
You're training divisions? Holy crap.
Great. Yeah, I need divisions.
How are you doing that?
I need about 2 or 3 per province to actually be able to hold that.
How big is the infantry division? If I get 2 more experience, I could actually upgrade it to combat width of 20.
I'm training too fast.
Not be too bad. I think I probably should do that.
I'm training too fast.
So you guys go back to training, even though you are all trained fully, but we at least get some army experience out of that.
No, it's good. That is 16.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
the bridges
5,
of the
6,
one bridge to 4.
7,
It was
8.
Sun and Brugel.
Fits.
The second one was Nijmegen, and the third one was Arnhem. Remagen is another.
Nimwegen. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
See.
The Remagen one is I think it's the longest day. It's Remagen.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. All of the bridges are in the Netherlands. Okay. Oh yeah. That's
yes,
right.
They are.
It was Operation Market, the BeNeLux operation. After the Battle of the Bulge.
Yep. You're getting there. See, Switzerland always knows their history.
You read the novel of Hunt of Red October. I never read the novel. Is the novel as good as the movie? I guess.
Oh, the novel is awesome. I've actually read it in German and in English. I own 2 copies of that in English.
Why two?
Because one I bought, and on the same day my dad actually bought it to give it to me as a present. So I have 2 of them.
Okay.
I'm not gonna delete it. It will be a whole video in however long we stream. I'm not gonna cut it up into episodes.
That's not worth it. Nothing of this is worth it. That is worth it though. We need to go there.
Oh, 6. So
Reinforce rate is good.
Training, and I can actually edit this division and add the infantry division. So my infantry division is now 20 strong, or has a combat width of 20.
Just build a ridiculously expensive army rather than a big one, since you can never hope to match their fielded manpower. That is true, Slater, but yeah, I can't build ridiculously expensive in the little amount of time I have before the war actually starts. We haven't researched anything that would be good enough. Like, there's no tanks, and I would need at least motorized to make that worth it. And probably anti-tank and stuff like that. I'm gonna go into anti-tank, definitely, soon.
Yeah, I need to do that. I still haven't started the research on that.
Yeah, nothing here. I need artillery as well, technically, but I don't have enough production capabilities for both. Panzers FTW, yeah. I always mess that up. Yeah, true. If I had some, and if I had the time, I would. I don't, so we're gonna try something else.
Okay, Thomas, I definitely need to watch the movies again. It's messed up then. Battle of the Bulge was after Operation Market Garden, apparently.
Battle of the Bulge was the last breakout through the Ardennes, the last offensive the Germans ever started, and it was doomed to fail from the beginning. But yeah, that was... No, it was designed to cut off the advance, to drive a spearhead through to the harbors, to the sea, and then have a huge encirclement. I think it was the Canadian 6th Army or something. That was on one side, and all the... well, resting troops before their offensive on the other side. And since the Allies were just about, or had just pushed very far into Germany, they basically blitzed through the BeNeLux. And they overextended their lines and all of that. So they were pretty much out of supply. If Germany had succeeded in doing that, it would have been a huge encirclement. That would have been their Stalingrad.
Oh, yeah. So, Thomas, which one is the movie with the Bridge of Remagen? I know there is a movie with the Bridge of Remagen.
I dare you to guess my age. I don't guess ages just from nicknames. That doesn't work.
Oh, come on, guess. Give it a guess, Scripta.
Okay, you guess. What's the age of Geek Gamer?
Geek Gamer?
I'm still trying to figure out if it's male or female. Not that it matters, but you know, it could be both.
Well, it depends. Male 18, female 21?
You just want it to be legal, that's all.
That's what you said.
Yeah, because I know you. You know, we've been playing this for a while.
True. You know quite a lot of my backstory as well, even though I was never planning on talking about any of that stuff. It just came out sometimes.
Yeah, it just came out. Yeah, Tank 2017.
I should start making t-shirts with stuff.
Just use the inflatable tanks the Americans and Brits used to fool the Germans. Yeah, it was the Brits, right? When they were staging their armies in preparation for D-Day, they had a lot of inflatable tanks everywhere, so the Germans weren't able to make out by air photography where the actual supply was going to go and how much it was. Quite nice. That was a good strategy.
It was a pretty good strategy.
First mass use of rubber and plastics. That's a random fact for you.
Light tanks or heavy tanks, guys?
You can't afford heavy tanks. Look at the production cost difference. You can do three light tanks before you do one heavy.
I thought you might be sent me some.
Light tanks or heavy tanks? What are you going to send me? None of the above.
Okay, thank you. That one is a good one. You should watch it.
Bridge of Remagen? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I didn't know it was its own movie. I thought it was.
Oh yeah, no, it was. Yeah.
And Scriptor got his facts quite right, so you got a compliment there. So should I blame Scriptor Division then, or are you still good with that one?
See, my stepdad was a big fan of all those black and white era World War II movies, especially when it had to do with submarines. So everything there, we've seen all the movies, but technically everything that's World War II. So Battle of Tobruk, for example, I know my African history about the war as well as I do know, D-Magen and Arnhem and all of those. I've seen them multiple times. You know, in Germany, that's weird. That's the stuff that usually runs around Easter and Christmas in the evening program.
That's true.
It's perfect for me,
Christmas
because then I
mostly
actually have
it's
time to
true
watch.
lights.
But yeah, I do not have low
yeah.
manpower. Shut up. We're at 4% more attention. Well,
have you ever watched us both? Stupid question. I have, of course.
me? Yeah. Which version?
The original one. The
5-hour version.
one?
Yes, I have that one. That's one of those I watch once per year, actually.
Okay, so Thomas likes that you got your facts straight. I can rename the division back again from
That's good.
#blame scriptar.
And now I'm actually getting entrenchment. Let's go.
So let's name it.
That's the next thing
What could we
right
name
there.
it then?
Reinforce rate.
I don't
She's
know.
on
Scriptar-Staffel. No, that, yeah, well, don't shorten it to SS, please.
Well, now I kind of have to.
Well, you know, it's on your stream, I don't care.
I don't have the same rules like you have in Germany.
No, see, that's the good thing. As long as you do it, everything's fine.
Just don't click on them then.
Why do I still... Where did those come from? I did delete those.
Tarth. Roughnecks.
See, that looks good. Scriptars Roughnecks. Ho!
I think last week I watched Starship Troopers again.
Oh yeah, yeah, that does.
That was my all-time favorite movie for so long. Okay.
Yeah.
The new one? You have seen it?
No, the original one.
But the new one is an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it out already?
It's out there, yeah. I've seen it
sure.
yesterday. It's fine.
Alright. The Purge is going on. Well, by now I would have attacked the Soviet Union if I was
Thomas
Germany.
thanks Kampfgruppe Scriptar is better.
Thank you.
It's
Oh yeah, that's... I like that. This is way ahead of time.
It's the weakest division I have, but...
Yeah, it's probably your freaking trucks.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It says it right here. 3 to 5 trucks. Kampfgruppe Scriptar. Nice.
So, scouts definitely go in there. Then at some point the field hospital. First I want the scouts in there.
Hey, Borden! Oh, you cracked! Oh, alright. That's bad for you. Let me see if I can fix that while I'm streaming.
It's about a German submarine during... It's also a very good film. It's a very long film. It has some dry spells in between. If you are going for action, Das Boot is not really the movie to watch. But historically, great movie, great actors.
Yeah.
I wish we had. I wish I was aware of hard. Cool. You can you could learn so much more from history with that game than they ever taught us in school.
Well, if we had this game as, you know, just to show the map and battle plans while we were in school, that would have been so great.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I was thinking about actually doing kind of a historical series with this game, you know, just cheating everything together, setting everything up so I can show where the 6th Army went and all that stupid crap that you go through in school but never see visualized, because you always have that picture of the modern day world and you hear about, you know, you hear about Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia, but you have no idea how big they were, and yeah, seeing it once on a map doesn't help. This game would be perfect just for teaching history if you could just, you know, cheat it together so that it does what you have to, what you want to see.
Yeah, you just use the console command, bring in the tank divisions and all this.
Yeah, all that stuff, and then, you know, just go step by step and set the date to the right date, and then, you know, it would take a while to actually make that a real series, to get a real video going, but you could do all the things with that. And the good thing is, you can focus on one front while the other front is still going. You can always switch about and around and just see what's happening, and that's what I like.
Well, I would say a gun control in Europe all around won't let you have any World War II weapons in working orders, but you can always get replicas or...
in Swiss you can have some.
Yeah, but not the full auto ones.
Boden server is restarting. Should be up in a couple minutes.
World War II, yeah, should start in about 2 months or so.
Holland? Question mark? Yeah, Holland. I'm playing as the Netherlands. You figured that out. I'm so great you're in my stream. you're definitely a quick person.
There is also a 2.5-hour version, very cut down. It's also
there is a director's cut that's 3 and a bit hours, and there is the TV version they made, which is slightly below 2 hours, which never aired once in 1956 or something. And then there's the regular version, which is like 2.5 hours. Yes, the 2.5 hour version is crap. They cut out way too much to actually understand what's going on when it comes to character development, that stuff. It's more like an Americanized action movie, and this just doesn't work.
Yeah.
The characters weren't set up for that.
If you're just looking for the action, it's...
No, if you're looking for the action, you go director's cut for the 3 and a bit hour version, because then at least you get the story. If you're looking for the whole thing, just go the 5-hour version, take an afternoon off.
2.5-hour version, but I recommend the 5-hour version.
Yeah, Bowden, no worries.
Not hey, Bowden. Say hi from me. Well,
he can hear you. Bowden, I have to get you set up in our server management so you can do that. I already set up Scott, so he would be able to do it as well. Just so you know.
Yeah,
what's going on? My chat is going nuts. There's people watching. Look at that. There's actually stuff happening. There's nothing happening in the game, but
we are waiting. We are preparing. I probably should really start to train.
I have equipment. Look at that.
I have 6,000
units. No, let's not add units. That's a stupid idea.
Train like maybe. Ooh, that's way too much.
14. I can't sustain much more. We are at 8%, which means.
Well, actually, I can change my manpower law to limited conscription.
Should I?
80,000 manpower.
Should I? Or should I wait?
Oh, so much manpower, man. You have more than I have when I changed to limited
army effort. There we go. It gives me 5 army just 5? I thought it was 50% bonus.
Yeah, let's take that. Let's get all the factories we can.
Tactical air effort. The Germans are working on it.
Marco Polo Bridge incident. Here comes the war with China.
It starts.
Yep, it's happening. Yeah, war with China is being researched. The Russians are doing transpolar flights. Why not? Germany is doing tactical air effort. Poland, who cares? They will be gone in a second.
Well, Dutch Reich, you get taught at least something. In Switzerland, in school, we got about 1 year. We had history about the First World War, which is also very interesting. We had like a double lesson on the Second World War, nothing more in school, and the rest was just like history over Switzerland, which was interesting as well, or the Roman history actually. But I would really have wished we would have dug in more to the Second World War during school. Everything I know from TV and stuff I looked up myself. And of course, since I started playing How to Find with Scripter, a lot from Scripter as well.
Oh yeah.
That's weird. For me, it was just 2-3 time history lesson on the First World War and 1 year on the Second World War.
No, for us it was completely different. We had like a whole year on the First World War. We learned everything.
I had 13 years of school. We did 1 year on the First World War. We did 1 year on the Second World War, but we did it twice, like once when we were halfway through school and once at the end for, you know, those that were considered the elite that were actually doing the extra effort.
Oh, you're not done training.
And, well, you know, a lot of Roman stuff, since Germany was once part of the Holy Roman Empire.
Same for the Swiss.
That's why it's the Third Reich, the Third Empire. Holy Roman Empire of German nations was the first? And there was one in between somewhere. Just in case you didn't know that. Here's some more facts.
Interesting operation.
Yeah, it was completely stupid and completely too late.
He committed when he shouldn't have committed.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look back in history, with all the Germans did, the military tactics at the beginning were...
Do you name your armies and theaters? No. I could, but, you know, they're gonna die anyway. There's only one theater, which is hold the front. GTFO Germans. That's my theater. Right there.
GTFO Germans. Mine is Belgium Theater 1 and Belgium Theater 2.
Yeah, I just got prompted to change that. Alright, do we have a fort anywhere? No, we're still not having any forts.
You have no forts. I have 3 level.
Hey, it's 37. What do I need forts for?
Yeah,
Still
that's
building
true.
2
We
more
still
military
have about a half
factories.
year.
This one is
Still
done
have
in January
some orders.
38, which is soon.
Tactical air effort still. I'm so
Let's do
happy
this.
that I'm not
Let's start
lagging
on the
behind,
forts.
so I probably should host all the time.
Didn't touch World War One in school, and we spent a week on World War Two, which is sad given our involvement. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the UK had quite a lot of involvement there.
True.
And even Japan, since you've been living there, had quite a bit of involvement in World War Two. World War One, yeah, well, everybody was kind of involved, but, you know, the main theater was down here.
That was France.
Between France and Germany. In a trench somewhere.
Well, there was also a lot of shit going on between Italy and Austria.
Oh yeah. Shit
North
has always
Africa,
been going
yeah.
on, doesn't matter.
With the Ottoman Empire.
Could wait some
But
days.
mainly the main focus of the Great War
That's
was
too early.
Germany and
Should
France.
probably get these, but I can't afford them.
Light tanks have been
Oh, we need to get started on
researched.
this.
Let's go to light tanks. The T-15. Okay.
Oh, radio's almost done. That's perfect. 5% reinforce rate coming in. That's
That
gorgeous.
would have been a smart choice. I haven't started on radio yet.
You suck.
Yes, I do.
We could go down the whole decryption encryption route and give me a little bonus there, but that little bonus usually doesn't help when you have superior enemies facing you. I'd rather go
I
down
got
the
the field
doctrines.
hospital into my divisions. That's also something
More
nice.
output. How are we on output? Oh, we're maxed out on that. So yeah, we probably do belong down there. Probably should do more output. Oh, wow, there's the war. There's some more stuff.
Effort has been done.
Let's do that first. Yeah.
War on
That's what I want on construction effort. Thank you very much.
I'll
Let's
give
go
me the
back in
extra
here.
research slot. Why haven't I taken that one yet?
That's
Why didn't you tell me?
a thing.
Why?
Not doing that, not doing that. No use. This is still going. 96 days, screw you. That's going, can't do anything here. Tanks, no. That's too early,
Chinese
so we're
United
just gonna hop in
Front,
here
okay.
and
We
get
could
some
join the
stuff.
Chinese United Front.
They're not gonna accept us. But
Probably
yeah,
not.
probably.
You can
Yeah.
try.
Oh, I did take that in time,
Basically,
perfect.
I think if
It's only these left,
I
and
think
there's
the
only
most
one person
problem was
here.
the
That
incompetence
guy.
at the end. Not really the bombing. I think if they had
Enemy air support minus 5%, I'm actually
if
gonna
the
take that
generals
guy.
would have what's the English word for it?
That doesn't help.
Got rid of Hitler, they probably would have done better without him.
Do you know that
My humble opinion.
the Americans / British had snipers stationed around the Eagle's Nest as early as 1940?
Say again, sorry.
Okay, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I was.
The
I was
Allies,
reading chat.
the Allies had snipers stationed around the Eagle's Nest as early as 1940,
Yeah, true.
and they were told to not shoot because Hitler was actually damaging all the war effort more than his replacement ever could have.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that's one of those stories for you.
Still, the war could have been over earlier. Maybe.
Well, you know, the Stauffenberg thing, when we actually had a putsch that didn't work, if they had shot Hitler, he could have legitimately taken over his duty, and he was all for peace. So that would have been a thing, but, you know, the Allies didn't know that at that time.
Well, we have to think too, since World War II happens, we are here now with the situation of the dictatorship is not anymore.
Yeah, well, I think by now, whatever the outcome would have been, it would have been revised quite a bit. I mean, you see, Germany is not divided anymore, so that is a thing. The USSR isn't anymore. That is not a thing, and a lot of
It's kind
the
of coming
Balkan
back, though.
states have, you know, done their own thing. Yeah, it's kind of, that's a different story. But we have, the focus shifted more to the Middle East, and all the nations have reformed like 3 times by then. So even if we had a big dictatorship, Germany winning the war, I mean, the resistance was going on in France, and the resistance was going on in Poland. It was only a matter of time. You know, that's kind of the man in the high castle thing, just for Europe.
Yep.
It would have happened anyway.
True.
Would we be better off? Yes or no? I don't know. We would probably not have mobile phones and computers and all of that, because the war effort would have been directed in a different way, and probably
Well,
half
maybe
of those
we
people
would be-
involved in that would have died in the war
further
somewhere.
to that. We might be on holophones already. Who knows?
You have to stop playing Wolfenstein.
I haven't even started with the new one.
Your English education was crap. Well, so good for you that you actually went to Japan.
So yeah,
16
you saw
divisions. Look
Dutch,
at that.
I did play 344 hours so
Getting
far,
there.
hard to find 4. Thomas,
Should
do
probably
do
stop
you have my
doing that
Discord
now.
linked already? Are you part of the Discord? If not, I will post my
Last
Discord
division.
link here for the public ones.
I have 35 army experience and don't know what to do with it.
Oh, I have 15. Thank you very much for reminding me.
Engineer company. And yeah, since we have it, why don't we add recon? Just for the movement. What does it give us? 11 defense. I take it. So, defense goes up by 35, which is more than 10%. That's 15% actually. That's awesome. Breakthrough, yeah,
Okay.
well.
Hang on.
Soft
I'll
attack a little
Discord-
bit.
Put the Discord link up.
HP goes up. I can do that.
In chat. It's one that's just valid for about an hour, so you
Same,
probably
Georgia
need to
can do
join
that.
right away.
Alright, so we would have some surplus of factory capacity. What are we gonna do?
You are not able to join voice chat though, because we are streaming and I'm not pulling any more people into the voice chat right now. We can do that another day, but not for today.
There's nothing here I want to do. I need anti-tank and maybe some artillery before shit hits the fan, so
yeah,
we will see.
I just started researching anti-tank, which I should have
Anschluss.
done like forever ago.
And it starts.
Should probably just take this.
It's coming, it's coming.
Do I want to go
Holy
down
crap.
here? What do I get? Don't need that.
Because-
Don't need that. 10% national unity, that doesn't help. If they invade, and it's done.
It would go down to technology sharing though. Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
1, 2, 3, that's 4 to get there.
That was a stupid idea. Ah, well, anyway.
Oh, that's only
this is
2.
Done 38.
I
so
should
definitely
have done this a long
one.
time ago. It's crap. Spending all this time on researching all the things, I didn't get any bonus for the research. And that's done in
Yeah,
20
I
days.
did. My
Great.
research setup was very, very bad this time.
Let's get this guy.
That's cool. We'll yeah. If I,
That guy.
if you have any questions, also let me know. I do know some stuff, not a lot, but what I know, I'm proud of. Research that one. That's okay. And actually start.
You know, the Brits tricked Hitler into thinking he would land in Calais. Yeah, I do. Refresh my memory if you have any other news, but as far as I know, he was actually, well, it came to him on the official channels. Let's put it this way. Using the Germans' own encryption and stuff. Double spies and all of that. The Brits were really, really good at that.
In officer uniforms into the channel and let them pick up by Germans with fake orders.
Yeah, something like that.
Happens as well.
The Russians did something like that as well.
Yep, they did. Air innovations, okay? We still have a couple of months before the war starts. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're right, Bowden. That's the schedule for restart. What? Okay, save. Let's do it
That's
again.
kind of hard to do over the internet. If he would be here, I probably would kiss him, yeah. Come on, guys.
Well, it's restarting now. Let's see if it happens this time. I don't know. Something's weird.
What's restarting?
The ARC server.
Ah, okay. Still haven't figured out what my problem is there. Well, I haven't started tweaking it again with your tips. I have to do that tomorrow or after the stream. I don't know.
This is what we're gonna go down.
Very
Well, we're gonna go
soon.
down there. Partisans, division attrition, recovery rate, organization.
If you guys liked in
Come
chat
up with
like
more
strategy
recruitable
games and
population,
stuff
that's
like
what I
that,
need.
You really should check out XCOM 2 as well. I love that game.
Out of supply. Oh yeah, I like that. Do I get... Man, extra organization would be awesome. That would also be awesome.
Well, they made patent not just general of the fake
No,
army
I need to
in
go down here. I
Brotherhood.
need that extra population, no matter what.
They
And I
used him as a
should
ruse
have
because
waited.
he struck, what was it, a private? Who
Yeah, I
was,
should have waited. Okay,
who
we're gonna
had,
do something else first. We're gonna come back to that.
I think they call it shell
Come to
shock back
this.
then. And they and he came into the hospital and gave him
Just update it again and it's restarting. So you did it, Scott. Thanks.
put him
I was
on
wondering
to
why
the-
it restarted while I was pressing save. Yeah, it updated again, Boden. That's exactly it. The same mod that just updated and we restarted the server, it updated again. Would you know it? Drop the dead body off the coast of Spain with fake plans, knowing Franco's Axis-friendly government would send them to Germany. Exactly. See, we said that, right, Tank?
Yeah, we did.
We had it. Together we can do it. What did I just research? Oh, that.
Last year, Christmas, no, not Christmas,
Oh, I
New
could
Year's
get-
Eve, great personalities from the 1900s, which started before World War I and ended after World War II. And there was the documentary, and there that was the thing.
There's no hills here, right? It's all plains.
From there, I know that.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Sorry about that.
It doesn't help. It's all plains and some forest. Could get some rangers.
How's the
I don't know.
production coming along?
Anti-tank.
It's not coming along at all because I do not have any military factory. It's crap.
I wait for that to finish before I select something here, because you're gonna go doctrine again. Perfect.
Build anything in Belgium. Can't build anything in Belgium.
Now, do I want support artillery? No, I want support anti-tank, but they don't have that many tanks yet.
I do need to change over something. Yeah.
I don't like that setup. Oh, they have
Just
artillery to the
three.
max in there. Look at that.
6,000.
Ooh, that is quite some breakthrough and quite some soft attack.
Yep,
Thank you.
they are going strong.
That one. Indian National Congress go home thing. Okay, it's fine.
Army defense.
Now.
We will be defending in the beginning, so I'm
See, that's
focusing
better.
on...
Gee, saved some time there.
Finally, I can start to build some ships. Some convoy ships. I have my first naval...
Who cares? I have 500 convoy ships and I'm not using them, so...
I have 80, which the amount you start with. How big is the Danish fleet?
Like nothing. 3
Non-existent.
sub, 2 destroyer, and I get rid of others just for having many manpower.
Okay. Well, it's 3 subs and 2 destroyers more than I have.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, let's do this. As soon as you're done, you're done. I wanted to do something else.
Okay, Bowden, server has restarted. Should be up in a second.
Patton is very nice. The movie. Thank you for dropping by, Thomas. Was nice to talk to you again.
Do you know which country first developed radar? Surprise me.
Okay, Dutch. I understand that.
Switzerland.
Probably.
Sorry, say again. I can't read chat and talk to you guys at the same time.
So don't read chat. See, there's your solution right there.
Right, Germany or the UK, you know.
You want to get what, tungsten or aluminum?
Germany wasn't the
Aluminum?
first to invent radar. No.
Radar.
Yeah, radar. Which was the first country to first develop radar? Go.
Which was the first country to develop radar?
We had
think it was the
32% world
UK.
attention. That's actually quite good.
I'm not 100% sure though, but pretty sure it was the UK.
Well, the UK first had it set up and used it. That's true. That's the same as ASTIC or Sonar, as it's now called. ASTIC was pretty set up for that. So, yeah, you might contribute it to them. That doesn't necessarily mean that they invented it.
True.
The Yemen.
The Yemen, that sounds reasonable.
Probably not.
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Or Sicily.
Also, I would go with another one. I think.
It has to be Switzerland. First radar ran on clockwork. It's Switzerland all the way. Okay, well, if we have planes in reserve, might as well use
from
them.
the US.
Was Japan, but they didn't think it would be of any use to them. There you go. Stupid.
Welcome back, Luke.
I could get some fighters going, but I guess I just rather want to have the UK send their fighters over. Never gonna catch up on fighter production, that's not a thing. Just can't do it. How are we doing
So
here?
the inventor
Minus
of
25.
radar was Heinrich.
Minus 40. What? Who?
Heinrich Hertz.
Yeah.
1904.
Hertz with TZ.
Yep.
That's why frequencies are measured in hertz.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, look at those guns. I have 4,000 manpower, that's not enough. That's looking bad. Oh, well, it's 38, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay. Go over here. And 39, that's too much.
And yes, the UK first used it, at least in a war effort.
Yeah.
That's true.
39, that's too much ahead of... Well, no, I'm gonna go with...
And you used it well, you would have never caught the Bismarck if you hadn't had radar.
Well, it was put to the Patentamt. What's the English word for that? Patentamt?
Yeah, that thing.
1904 in Deutschland and England. So in 30th,
But you're breaking up again, that's so nice.
but he was a German, so basically you could say German was the inventor of radar.
Germany has invaded a lot of things. They never really cared for all of that. See, that's the problem with fascism, and before that, when we had the Kaiser. That's all those old school, back to tradition, back to nationalism things. Nobody cares about invention. Not really. Well, Adolf cared about the tanks very, very much because he was impressed by what they could do and what kind of a status symbol they would be for Germany, because you have these big armored things. But that's it. He didn't know what those could do. You needed somebody to actually see the potential in the tanks. Like the Desert Fox or Heinz Guderian, and those guys knew what they could do. And then obviously Adolf said, "See, I know I was right." He had no idea what he was using them for, but yeah, of course, he was right with all the things. As usual, somebody had to be right.
Shitara, I didn't saw the message you... I don't know what you wanted to say.
Let's go down here now and get the extra research slot.
Yeah, and if you look at the history, who was it who wrote the book? I think it was Guderian who wrote the Panzer book, the How to Use Tanks.
Well, yeah, he did, but he wasn't the only one.
No, he wasn't the only one, but I think it was de Gaulle who studied it while he was in prison, in military prison, because of the First World War. And the only fights the French actually won or were able to stop the Germans were where Charles de Gaulle used the tactics he read in the book.
Yes.
If I got my history correct there. It's okay, I'm done with training my army. Well, I still have 52k more manpower, but I need some to fill the losses as soon as the Germans attack us in about 6 months. I guess will be beginning.
That's going to be a thing, yeah.
The end. The beginning of the end. Where they're gonna start.
I can't afford to switch production, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get the straight bonus here ahead of time, but I'm gonna get it anyway.
How much do I have?
Do you want me to send you some infantry equipment, support equipment?
I have 24,000 plus, I'm fine.
I have 8,000 plus.
Did it right this time?
And we can't because we are not at war yet,
Crap,
so you
I
can't
need that
send
one to go on.
equipment.
But
Alright,
you
so I
are
need to
a
research
lot
something
more
else.
than me.
That's going, get the free upgrade.
Support anti-tank.
Might as well make them better, right? Anything here?
How much does
no.
it use? 24.
So now it's definitely the time.
So I'm short how much? 204. Crap. Oh well.
Now I'm gonna switch to that as soon as we are at war. Same as this. As soon as we are at war.
How much trucks do you have?
So I'm gonna save those points.
160.
You would have clearly lost the Battle of Britain. Need to check my facts without a radar. Yes, you're right on that. Radar did do a great deal, because Germans sent most of their bombers without escorts, because they didn't have any planes that could reach that far, and have a decent amount of time for air superiority. So, yeah, with the radar you could detect them, you could amass what little forces of fighters and manpower you had and direct them straight to the bombers instead of covering the whole sky and coming too late. And that definitely helped a lot.
And the Brits had like airfields every 15 meters or so.
Well, you could put them where you wanted.
Yeah.
The thing is, Hitler's doctrine said, once we have air superiority over Britain, we are going to start to invade. If we don't get air superiority, we are not going to invade. And in the end, he turned eastwards and did Operation Barbarossa. If he had done the UK first, with or without air superiority, this would have been a very different outcome.
True.
Because without the staging ground over there, where are you going to start from? I mean, obviously you can try from Africa, but that's a totally different situation than just coming from the UK, going directly into Europe. You had to go through all of Italy. And the Italian campaign went up to the Alps and it stopped there. Because getting through the Alps is like for the Germans getting through the Ardennes forest. It's not a thing. You can't take your heavy equipment and get through the Alps. It's just not a thing. And the Germans had the Heinrich and the Siegfried line in there just to make sure that nobody goes through there. And that would have been a very, very different war. That would have been World War I all over if the Allies had just had the option to go through the Alps. So
Same
it's a
for
different
Switzerland.
story.
Well,
Very
we had the
different
Redu.
story.
The Redu.
Get going.
Yep.
And of course we took all the money
True.
from Germany, so they sent us all their gold and stuff. But if it would have come to war, we were just fortified the Alps.
A big
Shit
part
on
of the humanity forget that
Fourth
all the
International,
money
here we
we
go.
took, we use it to help rebuild all the country around us.
Well,
A big part, not all.
I would say maybe 5% of that money we used to help the country.
Shh,
The
they
rest
don't
we
know that.
used- That's true. No. We used it all to help you guys around in Europe.
Sure. France and Britain announced alliance. The Allies have formed.
Hungary has renounced stuff, and
Stuff and things, and it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Just stuff is happening, guys.
Czechoslovakia has ceded the Sudetenland, so
And its lowest point British Air Force was as low as 200 planes in the Battle of Britain. Yeah, the 200 planes isn't the issue. The issue is that you also had no manpower for them. You didn't have any trained...
if you don't have pilots, it doesn't matter how much planes you have.
Exactly, there were
Nobody can fly them.
well, without the American volunteers and the Polish volunteers and all of those, there would have been no way to actually man those 200 planes.
Yep.
And the Germans just had done, the war in Poland. They had aces. They knew what they were doing. Alright.
38.
Waiting for 300
let's do that.
power
Why
here.
didn't I do that before?
We're getting there.
Nobody told me.
No, it's go away. No template. I know. No template is good for you to say. It's gonna take a while. I'm gonna add them as support.
Renault or Vickers?
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Should I go for Renault
Straight
tanks
away
or for
here.
Vickers tanks?
And there.
Well, if you want to be history accurate, you can try the Renault.
Yeah, let's go historically
What
correct.
did that actually do to us?
Well, sort of historically
Let's
correct. We're gonna hold on the attack of... I think. So, it's not so historically accurate.
Piercing goes up by quite a lot, obviously. No, that's okay.
Mobile warfare has been done. I'm actually working on mobile warfare doctrine to get some more manpower.
Yep, same.
Just
Yeah, I'm out of
started
manpower completely. I don't even know where that all went.
that. Probably into your ships.
Yeah, that is actually a thing.
Because
Cannot deploy.
That's what happens
That's
to me
true.
all the time with small countries. I just start to build the fleet and don't care about it anymore. Just change it over once in a while when a new ship is researched. But it also takes manpower. I
Still
always
looking
forget
good.
that.
Yep. Same for your aviation.
Yep.
That thing is going to die anyway.
But aviation is
Same
not
for
as
that
bad
one.
as marine.
Well, if you engage
Maybe.
them, they
That
are
one,
pretty
please.
bad.
Yeah, true. But I'm basically at some point in the game I
Submarine
always
fleet,
forget that
perfect.
I have my air and they just stay way far back in
Yeah.
my own territory and don't
I
do anything
remember.
anymore. So they're just covering the back airspace and don't lose any troops. Well,
We were
a
getting
couple-
destroyed before America fully joined. That's true, but before they fully joined, they sent over volunteer divisions to help you out, especially for your air forces, and that was one of the major things that helped win the war.
Yeah, as well as the equipment. They sent over tanks and planes before they even joined the war.
Yeah,
Same
Not
for,
as much,
same
but-
for Russia, actually. No, actually, I think the British did the Land-Lease project to Russia, because they had the Matilda.
could be.
I think, if I remember my facts straight.
We're gonna go here. And prepare.
First Vienna Award. What do you do after the first Vienna Award? Fate of Czechoslovakia, and then you go Danzig for Slovakia.
A lot of luck went into the British survival in World War II. Yeah, that's true, but it's not only the luck, it's also the determination by the people, especially your farmers, for example. I mean, they had to quadruple production of just, you know, grains and wheats and all that thing just to keep you alive. And they did quite a thing. It's hard to live in a country where the government tells you, you know, you have to slaughter 90% of your livestock because it's better to grow crops and feed the people with crops rather than growing crops. Feed the animals with the crops, waste 50% of the food efficiency, and then slaughter the animals afterwards. Especially since, you know, animals cared about bombs and shrapnel and crops not so much. So that must have been a hard time. I'm a huge BBC fan when it comes to Victorian Farm and that stuff, and yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
I love those series, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's also interesting, Switzerland, the farmers had to also switch over to potatoes. Before World War II, we were barely growing any potatoes in Switzerland, actually. And because of the World War, they had to switch over their production.
8 days. That's another doctrine effort. So we get a total
Sorry, say again, Mograx?
We had a lot of wine.
Oh yeah, true.
Really useful in World War.
Well, you can get the enemy officers drunk.
And that's the one we need.
Yeah.
Crap. That's too late.
So, can I switch something over in this division? I could. Could make it a little stronger. Should I?
Whoop.
Make it a little stronger. Volunteer corps. More?
Straight to the next one.
That's great. It's a bit strong.
So, do we want to justify on Germany and wait for them to attack Poland?
Go for it. Eastern claims.
Yeah, they're going reassert as Eastern claims. Next is Danziger War.
Or the fate of Czechoslovakia.
They could, yeah. Well, the longer it takes them, the better it is for me.
Yeah. And if memory serves me correctly, they will overextend right away. They go to Poland, and before they win their war, they will go to war with the Allies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, normally, yeah. That's right.
It's just because they suck at winning the war with Poland.
Thank you, Luke. I'll give my best.
Japan seems to be winning against China. You know, if I were playing a major nation like USSR or even France, I would now support China with guns. But what little I have well, I have 30,000. I could send them some, but that wouldn't help. And I will be burning through those guns rather quickly. Wow, I need so many days to fill in that gap. That's just not gonna work.
12k guns now.
Scale back a little bit here. Do this.
So rich, the BeNeLux, so rich.
So rich. Luxembourg still just has one division in there. Guys, train
worse than before.
Divisions. No bunkers. Germany's coming. I know it. Listen to me.
That will take some time.
It would also be a challenge.
Those Churchill and his speeches that helped bring the people together. That played a part in it. Yes, it definitely did. Churchill was as great in doing speeches as Hitler was, on a very different level socially, obviously. But they were very, very good there.
He messed up in the First World War, though, pretty badly.
Who cares?
He redeemed himself, though. He volunteered as an officer to go to Gallipoli after he messed up as a politician. He was an officer in Gallipoli, which is somewhere.
And Gallipoli was one of those things.
That was all very bad in First World War.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm doing a quick break here because we're getting to where it's going to be fun. You can let it run. I'll just be right back in a couple minutes. I actually, you know, I let the picture and sound all that running for you guys to enjoy. I just won't be here for 4 minutes. Okay. So, see you in a second.
Enjoy your cigarette. So, guys on Scripter's channel. Hello. Okay, Yugoslavia has claimed Bulgaria. If the war starts before he is back, don't worry. I will hit pause, guys. I'm not gonna screw Scripter over into. It's your fault you left.
Yeah.
We are we are trying to hold on together. How much? I got 38 convoy ships now, so I can send like 2 divisions at once overseas. I got another military factory, which I will use to produce some more anti-tank. I'm actually pretty short on that stuff. Faster construct. That's still ahead of time, though. Well, not that much. Just wait a day, and that'll be good. Come on.
It kinda smells bad for me, since my country is very, very slow to build things, to have things.
It is very tough to play with a small country.
Yeah. Well, no, Switzerland is pretty good with their 8 factories.
Did you build some bunkers on the German border?
Yes, yes.
Sorry for me asking.
No worry. It can happen sometimes, you forget.
Oh yeah.
But I build at every port I have, because I remember once they tried to do a naval invasion on Copenhagen.
That is actually a good idea. I need to guard my port.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Thank you for reminding me. There will be just one division back there, but the Germans like to do that as well, doing naval invasion stuff.
Yeah, if they struggle, they send automatically a naval invasion.
Especially if the Brits don't join right away, they have free reign of the channel, and they like to do stuff like that. I've seen it before on the Netherlands. Yeah.
I just kept the sub to attack convoy and put bunker and coastal bunker on every port I have. With, of course, a garrison on every port. I hope I could stand.
It should work out.
We'll see.
Kingdom was not delivering the oil I requested. Interesting. So let's try to get the oil from the US then. And tungsten. The German Reich reclaims Memel, okay?
Yep.
Tungsten. Yeah, let's get some tungsten from the US as well. Foreign expeditions have been done, so I could form a fact. Oh, no, I cannot. Why not? Well, tension isn't high enough. Okay. So I can't go down this route.
Oh, but I just saw you have 15, 17 factory.
Yeah, I have a couple of factories. I'm just building factories like crazy.
Check my country. You will laugh.
My bunkers were gone for some reasons. Let's check what Denmark has. Details. Denmark doesn't have a lot. Well, you got 9 to 10 civilian factories and 5 military factories.
Yes, because I try to build up my military factories.
Faster, yeah. I do that as well all the time. I try to get, hey, Sauron, how are you doing? I'm trying to get to at least 15 civilian factories producing. So you have one full line of producing.
Yeah.
I don't have that right now. Four civilian factories are producing military factories, which is just like, yeah.
So I didn't miss anything. That's good.
Nope. But I swayed your chat that I will hit pause if the Germans decide to attack.
Oh, that's good.
You come back.
That's so nice.
Now they're doing fate for Czechoslovakia. Germans did take Memel.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh yeah.
Late on my research. That happens. That's way too early. Let's get engineers 2. And that.
I'm producing actually anti-tank. My troops have now anti-tank. I have a surplus on anti-tank. Perfect.
How did you do that? Already?
What?
Yeah, I have 300 anti-tank now. Surplus.
Oh,
getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there. 300 days.
I was thinking you have anti-tank for the weapon.
No, yeah. Well, not the tanks, anti-tanks, just
cannon
the ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting there. It's better. It's okay.
At World War one mod hasn't been updated in quite a while. So
I had 200 manpower for 5 minutes. For 5 milliseconds.
At least until they upgraded.
300 political power, that's good. That will be
but
that.
Yeah, Greece is still on the back burner. I remember that people like to see a Greece playthrough.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
But the new single player, because tomorrow will be the last episode of the
Could do that one.
1984 mod one. I think I will do another one with Switzerland, with the reworked Switzerland mod.
That would also be not too bad.
And then probably another one, Man in the High Castle. Something like that. See what I do in the next 3 days. Oh yeah, Scripta, while you were on toilet, we remembered that the Germans like to do naval. You guard your harbors as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Probably. Still need to get my forts up and running though.
Let me actually check base game. Does Greece has its own focus tree? No, it also just has the
Finally, someone who does a BeNeLux video on Hearts of Iron 4. Hello, Galaxy G. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it the way it should be done, and we're gonna lose. But we're doing it.
Well, yeah. we will see. Maybe we will change history here quite a bit.
Yeah, we might.
I think I'm going communist or fascist this time, because last democratic but not neutral.
Oh no, they're all moving.
I don't know yet. I will
That's
see.
exactly what I did not want.
Tickle
Hold
my
everybody.
fancies tomorrow, or actually on Tuesday morning when I'll do the recording for that.
There goes my defensive bonus. Should probably let them train while I still can, just to get them out of the. Why are they green? Oh, because I modified them.
Belgium and 1 division in.
Okay, let's train them a little bit.
Zaire, right?
Don't want
I
that.
think it's called Zaire.
Well, why do you still have them there? Send them home.
I don't have the ships to send them home.
You should have some convoys to send them home, even if they
Now
have
I
to
have
go
some
one by
convoys.
one.
Before it wasn't working. He wasn't.
Well, just
moving.
send them home.
But then I lose the oil down here.
Who cares?
You don't have oil down there, you just have rubber.
You don't have any oil. You just have a river.
And
There's 11 rubber down there. Who cares about 11 rubber? I mean, that can be traded in with just, you know, 1 factory and a little bit of deficiency.
I don't have any factories to trade.
And remember, the United Kingdom will protect your Belgian part down there.
True.
Probably.
France as well. This province is not in danger until Portugal.
There goes Czechoslovakia.
Yep.
It's only Slovakia now.
Molotov ribbon
doing
pack
quite
now.
good there. Socks a bits to Italy. Here we go.
Oh,
It's getting hot here, guys.
it's gonna start.
Oh, they're doing Molotov ribbon drop pack. It will still be a while.
Yeah, we still should be good.
Italy's doing Pact of Steel, so they're getting ready to join the Germans.
Germany is UK is issuing gas mask.
Yeah, well,
France is doing
Extra
the
research
research slot. Let's see what the US is doing. Nothing. Expand the US Marine Corps.
well, they can't do anything yet. They need 40% to actually wake the giant.
Yeah. Sauron, I actually have to check afterwards if there is a mod for better focus tree for Greece or a reworked focus tree for Greece. I haven't checked that yet. Should be, I guess. Way, finally radio has been researched.
It's that one, right? No, I don't know. One of these. One of these needs 40%. Extra research slot, yeah, that's perfect.
50% bonus on that one. Yes, please.
Nuclear effort. Should I go for nuclear effort?
Molotov ribbon pack.
Gonna go for that. All the upgrades.
All the upgrades. So yeah.
Can I research 2 doctrines,
Sunday
please?
evening
No.
seems to be a bad time for the viewers. Everybody is going to bed because they're
Sure.
tired.
As long as we still can. It's probably way too late, but what can you do?
Well, you still have at least 70 days. Well, not 70 days. Yeah, at least 70 more days. Because I think even more.
I only need 155 days to up my construction one more, and I'm still working on all those stupid forts. They take ages. 12th of May for the next one.
I'm already at
just
level
level
10
1
with
fort.
all my forts.
Well, you only need that one over there.
I built 3
Oh,
provinces.
wow!
I encircled the
1,
BeNeLux
2,
in
3,
case-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I still have 3 of those to build. 5 are at level 3, and the other 3 are not built at all.
Well, if we're talking about it, I'm actually thinking I probably should put some along your border in case you...
Back with lasagna. That's... Now I'm hungry. Well, since I'm in the Netherlands, I should probably just eat something else.
Political power game.
I have Christmas cookies, because it's definitely the time when in the shops you find Christmas stuff again.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I think one more weekend they start to put out the Christmas music in the shops as well.
Hmm.
So you come in to buy some food and it's Christmas is coming. Yeah. Have you arrived, my friend? Oh yeah, you have.
Do I have enough artillery to actually put? No, I don't.
So I have 15 divisions. Should
What
I
would
train
happen
some
if I
more
were to do
divisions?
this?
Well, first of all, I need to train those
Go,
guys again.
defense goes down.
15
That's not what I want.
division.
Yeah. How many divisions do you have?
9.
8 to 12. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
How much does Scriptor have?
18.
11 to 24.
18.
Yeah. How much does Germany have? Do I really want to know?
No.
No.
Ooh.
You don't want.
139 to 204.
So
UK
97
has
to
started
214
pump
for
up.
me, so it's probably 180.
France is it's getting ready for the threat there. What's Italy doing?
Forget
Pact of
France.
Steel, beautiful.
Those divisions are all crap. Lasagna and sake in Japan, then. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I don't know any good Japanese food. Surprise me.
Hey,
I'm not the seafood type of guy, so strike that from the list. If I don't find food, I just have more sake. It's fine. Sushi always works, actually. I don't like seafood, but sushi works.
I don't like raw fish. I don't like fish in general, so why should I eat it raw?
Because it tastes different.
I tried it once, I didn't like it.
Oh, I do.
So
Unless you
how's your
get the
holiday going, Declan?
value meal boxes from your local discounter, which taste like crap. But if we have a Chinese restaurant around the corner, and they do buffet, so all you can eat basically, for like $7.50.
That's
That
actually
is
pretty
really
good.
cheap. Yeah, during around noon. In the evening it's $11.50, but still pretty cheap. And they do serve sushi as well, so I just go through that.
Well, Switzerland is always still the special thing. We don't really have a direct sea access, so the fish is never really super fresh.
Well, we have I don't have the name in English. Perch. Perches.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Oh, there goes Italy to join the Axis.
Someone's gonna do it.
Should I research the Mountaineers?
No. I want that.
Molotov Riven Pack.
That can't be good. Screw
I'm
it.
producing infantry equipment too. Yay!
Oh yeah, I have a 4-3 church slot. That's a thing now.
MP28s.
It's gorgeous. Can I build more factories, please?
Actually, I've done this right here now.
Yes, I can.
Civilian factory, military
2,
factories.
3, 5 more factories that I could build. Oh, well, I'm building that. That's not a thing. You, and you. Boop. Build those.
Are
Well,
we
that actually
trying
went
to
faster than
survive?
expected.
We decided to
That's a
do
month, so that's 3 months. And then I still need 1 more level.
It's roasting.
And I'm just gonna up them throughout the war if I can hold that line. There's nobody left at our front. If we could declare war on Germany now, we could march straight to Berlin. There's nobody here.
Go
Same
for
for
it.
me. Same
Let's
for me.
justify.
Can we? No, we're
If
democratic.
you justify now, a lot of
Democratic nations can only justify on non-democratic nations that have generated world tensions, so we should be able to. If world tension is high enough, which it probably
World
isn't.
tensions needs to be at 100%, and we are at 34. It will jump though in a minute.
Probably.
Anti-War War probably puts it up to 48% or something. We can still do a Democrat. We can still do a BeNeLux run through as well.
Ramen is good. Yeah, ramen is definitely a good thing.
In Road to 56.
The Naruto version, please. No, there's a lot of variety in how you do ramen.
France bans communism.
I do have a recipe that looks like the one from Naruto, and I tried that, and that is gorgeous. I do that once in a while. I cook that.
Declan,
yeah, I'm gonna do radar.
is not playing
Screw
the Luxembourg, playing actually Denmark.
All the benefit I
So it's a
can.
little bit luckier.
So Germany, what are you up to?
Kinda.
Danziger War. Here we go.
Luxembourg is AI.
That's why there's nobody here. That's why they moved the troops. I would have thought That would be it, yeah.
Because Danzig of War, yeah. That's the reason why.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if the AI does better than
Here comes the
Patrick and
manpower
manage
in
to
258
crush
days.
Poland.
Way too late. Well, if Poland can stall them for 258 days, I get 5% more manpower.
Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Although we have to say, Patrick did do rather nicely. He's improving very, very fast. He just started to play the game after watching the videos I made, which makes me very, very proud that somebody starts a game because he watched and liked it on my channel.
That's how I started Hearts of Iron 4. I watched Arumba, and then I figured out that Arumba is a spreadsheet guy, and he usually knows his numbers and facts down to, you know, the millisecond and down to the last digit. That works well for Factorio and games like that, but he could never really figure out Hearts of Iron, although he can, and he does quite successfully, figure out Europa Universalis and Crusader Kings, which is way more in-depth than this is, and this was too shallow for him, and I just looked at all the different buttons and numbers and figures and modifiers, and I thought, nope, not gonna do that. And then I watched 2 of his series and then I thought, I can do better than that, and then I started, and the first thing I did was make it straight into a series. Let's learn Hearts of Iron 4, and I sucked so bad, and I still won. And now I'm doing a tutorial series with Scott. That is now, what, episode 7 today?
7, I think, yeah.
And we just recorded yesterday, and we're up to 19. And it's going glorious.
Yep. He's our support from the right flank or from the north. He will rush for Berlin, and we will have won.
Well,
Pizza Pie, what have you missed? You have missed the talk about ramen and pizza and sake, and otherwise Germany is declaring on Poland now. So that's what you missed. Not much. We're sitting here building our forces.
We're preparing to be crushed.
More or less successfully. Yep. Why am I building this airport? I don't know.
Join a faction. I have a plus of 8, but I can't ask to join the faction. Ah, well, tension is not at 80%. That's the reason why.
Yep. You have to wait to be attacked.
You heard your orders, Murgrax. As soon as we are in war, rush for Berlin.
Yes, I will try. But I'm not sure it's gonna work, but I will try.
Probably not, but...
Well, I can take Kiel, Rostock, and Stettin in the same way. You know.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Danzig Award finishes in a day or two. So, last chance to remind everybody, we're on the road to 400 subs. At least I am. It's 4 more subs to go. So, you know, head over to YouTube and just smash that sub button. Hit the like button for the stream.
War on Poland.
Leave your comments and all things. Allies. That's good. That drives up all tension. A little bit.
German Reich is justifying against me. Fuck you.
Yeah, there you go.
Leave me alone.
You know, it's not just you, it's me as well. Yeah, so that will come sooner or later. It's their focus, right? Yeah, around Maginot, it's their focus. So 70 days, and then they come. Yep. That's, for me, that's actually. Oh, I have 229 manpower. I filled all the gaps.
Okay, guys, stop your training. Get your organization up.
Oh, that's great.
So in 100 days, I'm gonna have the infantry anti-tank.
Beautiful.
We could create the BeNeLux. The thing is, I would still have to go all the way down here, and I'm still using my power for other stuff that I need. So, until we get there, we have probably already joined the Allies by then.
World tension needs to be at 75% to get the why we fight focus. I went down this route till that one, and I can't take it because it needs 75% world tension.
Uh-huh. Okay, motorization not gonna happen, aviation not gonna happen, that I don't need, all of that I don't need, nucleus, waste of time.
I did a playthrough in...
That is a thing though.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, in the Great War mod with the Netherlands and did very well.
John Dorian Way, hey! Watching on Twitch, that's the first one today. Welcome to the stream. The rest is just watching on YouTube. Is this multiplayer? Yes, this is multiplayer.
I'm playing Brussels.
It's Tank and me.
In Denmark.
And that guy.
You know that guy over there.
Yeah. You know, we started 2 hours ago,
right.
so there was a slight chance to join, and we've said it over the past week a couple of times that we were going to do this. We're going to do it again, so, you know, follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube. You will get the announcement when we do it again. That's how it works.
Yep.
Who is who? Well, me,
next time I'll do the hot
Skrupar is Netherlands, Tank is Belgium,
That's me.
and that other guy.
Try to pronounce it.
I'm just sticking to it now. Is up there.
Luxembourg has joined
Denmark.
the Allies. The German Reich declared on Luxembourg. Okay. They didn't declare
Yep.
on me, though.
No, but I hope you have the forts up around Luxembourg.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because here we go. That's you.
They declared war on me. Crap.
Yes, that's you. Still not me.
I'm joining the Allies.
Good. Good for
Who
you.
would guess?
Are you winning
Hold it,
that?
guys. Hold it. Hold it.
Do you want
There you
some?
go.
Poland has capitulated, and they have declared on me, and it seems I am barely holding on to what I have for now. Yes, joining the Allies. Thank you. Russia, send me 2 divisions. Sure.
All the Netherlands.
Okay,
Go,
let's
go.
stop. Let's
Send
drop down.
volunteers.
Can we drop down speed here for a second?
Oh, okay. If you feel safer, then.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some stuff. Oh wow, they already broke through? Really? How fast
Where?
did they do that? That's where I didn't have the forts up to 3 yet. Up there. Well, let's wait for the Allies to come. They are coming, I guess.
Yeah, they're on the way. The battle plans are drawn here, all the way up.
Yeah.
Can you join? Nah, no, not 80%.
No. But I can send volunteers if you want to accept it.
Sure, all the things, allies
sure,
and
sorry,
stuff,
accept
everything's
it.
happening.
do
That's what I
this.
want. Right there, 100%.
Actually get a
Yeah, sure, I take volunteers from everybody, that's not a thing. I'm not producing fighters. That is a thing, I know that, thank you.
I'm going up. Speed.
I
3
have
is
some
okay,
manpower.
but
Yeah,
still
should be,
speed.
should be.
Okay.
They're still pushing quite hard here. There's just no way of holding that, it seems.
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
Oh yeah, we do need to do a big multiplayer stuff. I also checked out player thingy. Everybody plays like one general. The co-op thingy, that looks really... Oh crap. That's not good. I just lost a province there.
Yeah, but look at me. Losing one province isn't the issue here. I need
You lost
the
two
allies to come in right now.
Come on, England. Send your troops.
Please, Germany, don't punch me too hard. Well, yeah, I could have said the
Don't
same.
punch me too hard.
There goes all my subs. Okay, that's done.
USSR occupies East Poland.
Wow, look at that push. That's really, really bad.
Whoa, I lost 3 divisions got overrun. How did that happen?
By
So
accident.
in
I
5
don't
days,
know.
my troops will come for help you.
That's very nice of you. I should have built a couple more bunkers in the background as well, not just the front.
Maybe, yeah.
Doesn't look too good for you.
Nope, not really.
It looks a little bit better
Well,
for
I
me,
just
but
have
only a
lost
little.
one province so far, but
No, I've been losing quite a bit here.
I just wonder where the 3 divisions went.
Look at that.
Because I
All
didn't
of
get
the
in
north is
circle or
gone.
anything, but I guess the tanks rushed in so fast they couldn't go back. Well, I watched a video from Paradox.
I'm
it's
1%
actually on
towards
my
capitulation.
Discord.
Look at that.
You can check it out. The division from Denmark has arrived.
Yay!
It's not under my control.
There's no way to fight those guys,
Oh,
right?
there's a-
I'm
Yes,
here to try to help.
Declan. We'll talk about it when
Holy
you're back
Anna.
from holiday. Enjoy your... Oh crap, I lost 3 more provinces. Damn
Yeah,
it!
I'm losing all of the provinces. Look at that. The forts just didn't do crap. It's not enough time to build them up to where they should be.
Hold them back for a little while. Little
Oh,
while is the
man.
thing here to say. You go back here, all of you. I said all of you.
Well, that's pretty much done.
Why is just one guy going back there? I should have 11 divisions. Where are the 11 divisions?
You can do it! Yeah, well, we're trying.
Move over here, guys.
Not for the lack of trying. You're doing all of that.
Engineer
Yeah, you're doing that.
research. Okay, over here we can go. Now that's 1940 tech. That's too far ahead of time.
You're actually more towards capitulation than I am, and I have nothing left.
My troops are not falling back. I don't know where my troops are.
My troops are standing around having no organization for some reason.
What the hell are you doing down there? You have to. Oh crap! Oops, that's the wrong button. That was
Hold
the
that.
wrong button.
Don't
For
lose the
quite a
harbor,
while. Fall
you
back
idiot.
over here, guys.
Oh, there's the tanks coming in and all of that.
Back
That's not
over
looking
here.
good.
No divisions. No divisions. Oh no,
Multiple
that's
combats. Yeah, I get that. Shore bombardment. Sure.
I lost Brussels.
Works for all the others.
What are casualties?
Not
You
good.
really want to see the casualty numbers?
We don't have casualties.
I already lost.
I still have all of my 18 divisions, and I still
Oh,
have
man.
20 manpower plus.
I lost
I'm actually not losing that
121K,
much.
122k. Just dig in over here, guys. Just dig in. Where the hell are you? Why are you still?
And you're done.
Well,
I lost all my armies.
that
I
was pretty
capitulated.
quick.
Well, UK is not coming,
I
and France is about to
capitulated.
capitulate soon, and so am I. Where's all my 18 divisions? Why are my 18 divisions over in your territory?
I don't know. My divisions were in France and not falling back to the fallback for some reason.
I don't even have a front line in your territory. Still, they're all there for some weird reason.
Well, that wasn't what we planned.
Well, no, that actually is your province down there. That's Holland.
Oh, I can't get there by port because
Okay,
I don't
now
have
I'm
port.
completely gone.
And
Netherlands
yep,
is gone.
me too. That's done.
So,
Well, we might be able to
our
resurrect
preparation
once the
for
allies are
60
landing,
seconds
but that's pretty much all we can wait for.
let's see if the allies manage to land together. They still have a foothold in Holland.
Fall of Paris.
Fall of Paris,
There you go.
there goes
Not
Paris.
anymore.
No, this is not Road to 56. This is just standard. That's why we're so crap.
Holy crap, that was fast.
You can see the remix of Dunkirk.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of. It's just near Ghent instead of Dunkirk.
Doesn't matter.
Well, you still have a province here. You actually still have you have two provinces. Oh, you joined the allies.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Rush for
I'm
Berlin.
gonna try to
Berlin.
rush. I'm not sure I can do anything, but
Okay,
We'll
there goes
try.
the last province of the Netherlands. Rush, rush.
Well,
I have 68k manpower.
so where is the Netherlands now? Because I'm still here.
Well, he couldn't join the
Oh,
allies because World
Right.
yeah.
I'm still in South America.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a province down here. In Africa. Can I train any troops out here?
Probably
Normally,
not.
yes.
Oh yeah, it's.
Well, it's your
Leopold
capital
will-
now. You can train in every territory that is close to your capital.
Leopold
no, I
is
don't
now
need
my
that.
capital.
Don't need any
Come
of that.
on, push
good on
through.
you.
You can do it.
We're still here.
Yeah.
Still alive.
For now, it
Holy
looks
crap, that
like
was
I
fast.
contain the threat. Not
Nah, you're not
very-
containing anymore.
No
you're
troops,
losing.
no nothing. But equipment. Equipment is here. So let's train.
Oh, maybe I can send you my equipment.
Right there.
Start the land lease. Send you my weaponry. Oh, there you go.
Which way you want to send some forces? It
Well,
will be
I had
good.
high hopes for the forts. They were level 3 forts, which is quite cheap to build and still usually, well, gives you some sort of protection, but didn't do crap at all.
Free France, the second amnesty.
Ooh, hey, here come the.
Yep. Your
death?
fort line has broken as well.
That goes fast. Once it happens, it's done.
So, what was that? 2 hours to prepare for a 1 month
Yeah.
war?
That's it.
Oh, Free France wants me to fight? Really? Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
they asked me as well. I accepted.
Sure, why not? Why wouldn't you? I could go do atomic research now.
Hey, Nacho Luke.
I gotta go down here.
I'm gonna try to make a move, but it's pretty hard.
Yeah, I lost against the Blix pretty hard. Oh, you accepted my
Right,
land lease?
I do have an island there, I believe.
Can you,
accept
can you hold out
everything.
Right there.
until the 10,000 gun arrives?
You can do it. Come on. It's not that
You
difficult.
probably should try to hold Copenhagen instead of moving this troop out of Copenhagen. Oh yeah, actually, that's a good thing. That's a fort there. You can.
You technically do have the benefit of having a lot of straits if you build coastal forts in those provinces where those straits are. You can delay them indefinitely because they do need to push through that strait, which already gives them a malus, and then a coastal fort adds on top of that. It's not a land fort. You actually need a coastal fort for whatever reason. I figured that out in one of my playthroughs. If you have a level 10 coastal fort and they need to push through a strait, they're not gonna make it. They can send 20 tank armies and they're not gonna make it if you hold with 4 infantry that are equipped with anti-tank.
Okay. Denmark is holding Copenhagen and 2 more provinces. Oh no, up here there's another one.
Not really working. It's not really working.
Yeah, Declan, I'm looking forward to continue.
Why is German Reich justifying against me?
56.
I'm already in the freaking war.
Okay, how long can you hold Copenhagen? Where did you send your ship? Come back.
Yes, normally they all came, but it seems I've lost 10.
My fighters are in
What
Malta.
are they doing?
Really?
Oh yeah, my fighters are in Malta as well.
That can be changed. Delete. Good.
Okay, actually go over here. Do that.
Dutch East Indies changed from integrated puppet to puppet. That's good, I guess.
Oh, you're holding Copenhagen actually. Pretty nice.
Well, for now. I'm not sure for after.
Maybe not you. We are trying our best. And thank you for watching my YouTube video. Denmark has capitulated.
Hey.
Oh, come on.
Well, he held on longer than we two did.
Ah, you're an integrated puppet again. Screw you.
Oh man.
You have started sooner.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, it was fun. We did try our best.
There's no real use in continuing that. I mean, the main goal was to have a permanent bridgehead secured in Europe, which just didn't happen. Nobody sent reinforcement except for France, and you know, France troops are crap, we know that.
Enjoy that one, have fun.
In this war at least. Not saying anything in general. So, yeah, it's not gonna work out.
We did kind of well.
Yeah, we could wait until the invasion is happening. We could try to train some more troops and get back in there and take back our territory. But honestly, as soon as the invasion is as good in, you know, being executed that we can actually take back our territory, then they don't need us anymore with our, what, 3 divisions we would have left?
True.
If anything, we could have just evacuated all our troops to our colonies and waited for the inevitable to happen and then sent them back.
Yes.
But then again, we wouldn't have the production capacities to actually field the guns we need. That just reminds me, I actually could have
I just remembered
all of this.
I have Iceland.
Right?
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah, you're still there. That's the beauty about these 3 nations. You're still there, even though your capital might be gone. We could continue, but I don't see the point.
Nah, there's no point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nacho, Luke, your idea is great. Streaming for 2 hours until we reach D-Day, even on speed 5, takes too long. It's just boring to watch for everybody. But yeah.
Well, that's something where we actually would have to make a recording and say, okay, we cut out the boring parts until Danzig or war, and then we do a little thing where we possibly hold on to our territory or not. And whenever we capitulate, we just, you know, speed forward until we're back in existence and just do a quick recap, and then, you know, you can have that in 5 episodes.
Speed 5 without you guys lagging behind. That's
because we're not doing anything.
Yeah, true.
You're not controlling anything, so.
True. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end my stream over here.
Yep. That was a fun 2 hours.
Oh yeah, it was. And we're definitely gonna do that, something like that again. Also with subs, we are, like Scripter said before, we are gonna mention it on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, when it will be. If you are interested, if you have the game, a decent internet connection, so we can at least run it at speed 3 or 4.
Doing this again.
You're welcome to join us. Probably not going to BeNeLux Sync straight away again. Probably something else, but yeah.
Yeah, well, we might, but we would need to prepare, and that would probably be something where we use Road to 56 or any of those mods, not just generic focus tree.
Yeah, probably Route to 56 or something like that. We'll see. Anyway, guys, to my stream, thanks for watching, and I hope you see you in my videos at next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Same to my guys. Tomorrow, which is what? Monday? Yeah, tomorrow is Monday. We will be doing another Tank and Me with the Tsar mod. On Tuesday it will be Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. On Wednesday I will continue my road to China. Starting around 9 or 10 PM CEST, so basically same as today. If you want to catch me live, that's where you can catch me. But that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching and have a nice one. Bye bye.
See you guys.
Bye.